Welcome to Building Fortunes Radio. Make sure you check us out at buildingfortunesradio.com. Along with our marketing partners, we're here to help our PM Marketing Network Lead customers build their businesses and make the world a better place. At Building Fortunes, we know how much your business means to you and the people important to you. So spread the word, tell a friend, join our newsletter, and go make a difference in your world. Now on to our show with your host, Peter Mingles.
Hello, everyone. Peter Mingles here. You're listening to Building Fortunes Radio with a good friend of ours. His name is Dr. Ariston Awitan. I have known Dr. Awitan for a long time. It's been many, many years, maybe even close to a decade. I'm really not sure. And I was always fascinated and intrigued with his level of knowledge of a whole bunch of different topics. Because he was a physician, orthopedic surgeon by trade, he also educated a lot of people about health and nutrition. So as a result of that and practicing the things that he preaches, he is a wonderful man who's living a wonderful life in great health still, well into his 80s, believe it or not, and no sign of slowing down. Well, because he's in the chapter of his life where he doesn't have to worry about raising a family or doing all this sort of stuff, he's got plenty of time to be able to help people in home-based businesses. And as you'll hear when we go through more of the introduction, he does a lot of things for not only here in this country, but also for his country he came from originally. He's originally from the Philippines. And over the last few weeks, we've been really exploring the possibilities of the cryptocurrency called Capricoin with a company, I think it's called Visionary. And I've always been a cryptocurrency evangelist because I see the potential to do a lot of things, including reduce, as a business person, my expenses on the predatory practices of the banks and the banksters, if you will. So I pay anywhere from 3 to 5% of the money that we collect just for the movement of money legitimately in a business. My credit card fees, my PayPal fees, the bank monthly charges, the surcharges for this, the surcharges for that. So when Bitcoin started the cryptocurrency revolution, I couldn't wait until it was adopted into mainstream. And many people using cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, but there's some alternative coins that are coming out there as well. And one of them, I think Dr. Awitan is going to bring to us today and talk about the massive explosion that's happening with this one. So I am all ears listening to Dr. Awitan talk about Capricoin and Visionary. So Dr. Awitan, over to you.
Thank you very much, Peter.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm Dr. Ariston Awitan Jr., born and raised in the Philippines, immigrated to the United States with my family in 1965, a physician by profession, orthopedic surgeon by specialty, and network marketer by choice. I was in private practice as board-certified orthopedic surgeon for 33 years in the southeast part of Houston in Pasadena, Texas. I am a martial artist, interested in health and physical fitness, antioxidants, and free radicals for over 20 years. Now that I am retired, I have a mission to do. I want to give back to my old country, the Philippines, something significant. I want to help equip the charity hospital, Philippine General Hospital, which serves our poor population who cannot afford private medical care. Also to help fund the professorial chairs of the basic sciences of my alma mater, College of Medicine, University of the Philippines, and to continue to help fund seminaries for education of priests and missionaries to the unchurched people of the world to spread the gospel. As a network marketer, I am helping struggling network marketers to make money and become healthy. By doing this, I can fund my mission. Now today, we are going to continue our discussion on visionary Capricoin business. Today we will present how you can benefit massively from Capricoin cryptocurrency. We will now listen to Patrick Moore, top U.S. visionary leader. And here we go.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Patrick Moore here. Wanted to shoot this quick video. It's been a little while since I've made this or a video. Been very busy lately. If you've been following me, you know I've been very heavily, very actively engaged in the cryptocurrency space, working with a company called Visionary. And I'm getting a lot of questions about Visionary. And I want to kind of break this down and make you, I don't want you to miss the boat on this, to be honest with you. I know it's hard to get your attention and get you to see what we're doing, and you read one line of what we're doing over here, and you've probably never heard half the terminology, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if you were given an opportunity, knowing what you know now about Microsoft and Apple, if you could go back in time and somebody said, hey, you know what, there's this stock called Micro, before they even got the word out, you'd be like, here's my money. I will not eat for the next month. Here's all my money. I don't care, because you know what it's going to do. But you don't know anything about what you were getting into. You don't know the logistics, the internal workings of stocks. You don't know what the company's doing. Well, you know what they're doing, of course, because you know what they're developing, but you don't know, like, how a stock performs. You've just heard get in low, get in at the lowest rate possible, and sell when it's very, very high. And you know a lot of people have retired off just that one decision of getting in when it was low and selling high. So that's the same thing here happening with Visionary in the cryptocurrency space. You don't need to know what's happening. You need to know that people like myself and other people that have kind of come obsessed with this space are watching what's happening, and you should see their excitement. You should be excited by their excitement, because you should know that they see something. They have taken the time, investigated what is happening here, and many of these people were just like you. They pushed it off in the beginning. They said, no, it's not for me. It's foo-foo money in the sky, whatever it is. Most of these people, they limped in at the lowest rate possible. Then they sat and they evaluated what we're doing. They plugged into a couple trainings and webinars to really understand the big picture here. And pretty much every single one of them have upgraded, and even buying multiple accounts. They get it. They finally get it. They didn't get it at first, but they're glad, and they tell me every day they're so happy they took action. So let me tell you what we're doing here, why we're different than everybody else out there, why I have really pushed things off my plate so I can focus on this. I believe this is going to be the biggest project I've ever participated in. And if you know me, you know I have been online since I was 13 years old. My dad taught me how to build websites. I've been making money since I was 18 years old online. Went full-time at 24. I'm 32 now. So most of my life has been online and evaluating companies and opportunities, and I've relied on the internet to make me a paycheck, so I got to be smart about my decisions. I made a lot of bad decisions. Part of the reason why I believe so much in Visionary and because I see the big picture is because I've made so many bad decisions that I know where I need to be. And we can kind of talk about my, as a whole, how I've positioned myself in the industry from going in from, the health and technology industry and landing in finances and asset protection and income diversification, and because I have gotten to the point now where I've made the money. I don't need to sponsor you. I don't need to make any money off of you. What I want to do, though, is I want to help you. I want to protect you. I know some things. I've done the research. I understand finances and economics better than I've ever understood in the past. And this is coming from somebody that doesn't have a college degree, but have lined myself up with people that have come from Wall Street and literally learned every single thing I could about this space to understand why it's not important to put money in my pocket. It's more important to put money in your pocket, and that's what I want to do here with Visionary. I believe that this is a platform everybody can participate in, whether you're a recruiting machine or not. There are 4 different ways to earn an income here. If you didn't tell a soul in this business, if you never recruited one person, you could still earn an income with 4 different ways here through the selling, the buying and the selling of mining time and Capricoin, the cryptocurrency itself. Don't get into that. Like I said, who cares about the details? Get plugged in. Once you're in, once you have your money in and you start collecting the coins, then it doesn't matter, because now you're getting at the lowest rate. Now you can actually start learning about what you're doing and how to really take this to the next level, because there's a lot of different things you can do here with this, but you got to dive in first. And I can tell you from the phone calls I've had to just the relationships I have with the owners of this company, I know one of the owners. I've known him for over 6 years now. I'm kind of his IT guy. I build his websites. I do his marketing. He's been the master distributor of multiple companies. He came from Wall Street. He's written compensation plans. I mean, this is like, if all the people I've met in the industry, this is the guy I go to for my advice in both business, networking, finances. He knows it all. People call him Rain Man because he's so good with numbers. And when you get to know him, you'll understand that yourself. So we're doing something phenomenal here. And to kind of, this video is getting a little long here, but to kind of close this out, I was on a phone call the other day with the owner of another cryptocurrency company, a very popular cryptocurrency company, one of the top ones on the exchange. And he has come on board as our internal cryptocurrency advisor, expert, counsel, whatever you want to call it. And I had a nice long chat with him the other day, and I said, okay, tell me why we're different. Tell me, what's going to happen here with our cryptocurrency. You know this space better than everybody else. Set me up here. What's going to happen in the next 6 months? And I don't want to say any values. I don't want to set any expectations, but based off a number of coins that I have right now in just 6 months, if he's halfway right with his numbers, I'm done. I never have to work again. I've spent 10 weeks accumulating some cryptocurrency, and we know the story of Bitcoin. It went from a fraction of a penny to $1,200 with no formal marketing effort, very negative environment and publicity, all anonymous transactions. People were afraid to put their money in, and it still shot up to $1,200. And so we've got something that is not just another cryptocurrency. I haven't even got into what we are yet, and that I don't even want to drag this video on much longer. But I mean, we're going to be able to do something different than every other cryptocurrency in the space, in the entire space, or 600 different cryptocurrencies. So this call with this expert here, our new counselor, like I said, he's got his own. He owns his own cryptocurrency. He has one of the largest cryptocurrency publications. And, to give you an idea of what we've been able to accomplish and really legitimize what we're doing here, you look at the cryptocurrency exchanges and all the 600-plus cryptocurrencies that try to get on this exchange, on average, it's taking over a year or like 2 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get on the exchange. And we just did it in 9 weeks. This is a record. No cryptocurrency has done this before. And there's a number of reasons why. But the biggest reason why is because our cryptocurrency is different. We are going to create the most efficient way to move money around, send and receive money globally. We're going to create something that's congruent with our technology of everything else in our life is instant. Why isn't sending money? And global business standards, congruent with conducting business on a daily basis. Our world is so connected now. We're not just, working locally now. We're doing business globally. So why is it taking days to send money? So all we're doing is we're looking at, the evolution of banking, and we're seeing that we're at a spot right now where it's the perfect time to introduce something like this that competes with an archaic banking system that is very, very slow in delivering money from people. They're also taking your money in. They're saying, okay, yeah, send us your money, and we'll send it to this other person. But in the meantime, they collect it. They hold on to it. They're collecting an interest on your money. They're charging you to send the money, and it's taking several days. So we just want to introduce something that is going to make your life easier. And by making your life easier, by allowing businesses to accept this, eliminating credit card fees, merchant transaction fees, credit card processing fees, all those different fees that businesses are hit with, we can now go to them and say, hey, you can now accept cryptocurrency and exchange it in real time with no fees into any currency, wherever you're at in the world. So I can now travel with my phone walk up into a business, wherever I'm at in the world, buy something with my phone. That merchant is going to get that currency, exchange it in real time in their currency without fees. And it's never been done before. And through the movement of money, through the number of transactions that occur, every time somebody goes and buys a pizza or tires or shoes or whatever it may be, the true supply and demand, get over here, dog's running in the street. Through the true supply and demand, the value is going to increase. So this video is getting a little long here, but hopefully you understand why I'm dropping everything. The potential of this, when you're looking at an $80 trillion that is being circulated globally every single year, we only need a fraction of that to all become significantly wealthy. And this can be done without extensive recruiting requirements, and the only way to make money would be, sponsoring in a lot of other companies, and that's not what we're doing here. You have the ability to earn money just off collecting the coin, using the coin, and having that value increase. So we've got something special here. I hope you, see the value. There's a lot of other things. You might have heard of, the competition. There's some companies out there, and I wasn't really going to touch on this, but I think it's important because I'm afraid a lot of people are going to get hurt in this space. Cryptocurrency and network marketing and kind of the emergence of these two at this time is a very dangerous combination for a lot of people. This reminds me of a couple different companies over the last couple of years where it was like, all you got to do is come in and buy advertising. And I'm just using that as an example, but there's different companies that I've seen a lot of people get hurt in because the hype and the promise and the expectation of how much money you could earn off virtually getting nothing was drawing people in, like thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and so many people got hurt. And there's some companies out there right now in this space that, I'm not going to name any names, but I can tell you that they're not a true cryptocurrency. Some of them are even saying, we're waiting to get on the exchange, or we're going to get on the exchange next year or in 2 years from now. Why wait? We just launched in the last 10 weeks. We are the newest cryptocurrency in this entire space, and we're already on the exchange. That's what's going to legitimize you. If you're not on the exchange, be careful, because if you're not on the exchange, there's a good chance that you're not a true cryptocurrency. And if you're a digital currency and you go and you collect these coins and you go and take a profit, a capital gain of any type from this company, when they give you money for that coin, because it's not a true cryptocurrency, it's going to be securities fraud. And I know people making like $100,000 a month in some of these companies, and they just don't care. The money is blinding them right now, but I'm afraid that they're going to have to pay it back. I've seen people make $1 million in a couple of months in the wrong company and have to pay it back. So this is why when I'm choosing a company, the criteria is so important for me. And over the years, it's just become more and more strict. I'm not going to get in something that is going to be a short-term, quick money game. I want something long-term that everybody can benefit from. So, all right, guys, this has been a very long video, but I needed to say this stuff. It's been a while, and, I really didn't even get out half of what I wanted to talk about. There's so many things happening here, but hopefully you can see my excitement. I am dropping everything. Other than the businesses I own personally, when it comes to network marketing stuff, I don't see anything as big as this right now that can truly benefit people like other businesses. I just don't see it. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you enjoy this. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Okay, I think, Peter, it's time for station break.
Okay, we'll take our commercial break. Here we go.
Listening to Building Fortunes Radio. If you sell a product or service, then you should check out PM Marketing's NetworkLeads.com. Just visit www.networkleads.com. For over 18 years, PM Marketing has helped distributors build their home-based businesses through lead generation, website development, automated email delivery systems, and sales training. If you're looking for a way to increase your skills and increase the number of people that see your product or opportunity, NetworkLeads.com can help. To learn more, visit www.networkleads.com. Ask about their lead management system, capture pages, personalized website, MLM training, humongous blogs, the humongous classified ad network, Building Fortunes Radio, or their webinar schedule. NetworkLeads.com can be your one-stop shop for everything you need. And now, back to our show.
And we are back. Peter Mingles here with Dr. Awitan. We're talking a little bit about cryptocurrency, a company called Visionary. The cryptocurrency they use is Capricoin. And Dr. Awitan, back to you.
Okay, Peter, thank you so much. Now, in closing, most of us have missed the Bitcoin train. We have an opportunity now in Capricoin. Don't miss it. Listen to our previous radio shows at www.buildingfortunesradio.com. Click on a picture at the middle of the page to access the MP3 links. For more information, call me at 713-392-5493. My website is www.instantpaylowfee.com. This is Dr. Awitan with my friend Peter Mingles signing out. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
You've been listening to Building Fortunes Radio on buildingfortunesradio.com. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check us out every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for the designated Building Fortunes Radio segment with Peter Mingles. Be sure to check out the buildingfortunesradio.com website for our featured segments. It's been our privilege to have you listen in. At Building Fortunes Radio, we wish you the success you deserve and are willing to work for. So spread the word, tell a friend, join our newsletter, and go make a difference in your world.